information you wait. We hope we're amused. We just love to give you the news.
Down. Hey, moms and dads, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the May 4th edition of the Kidders. As always, it's me, Dale Irvin, and my friend Tim Slagle. Good morning, Tim.
Hey, today is the day that we separate the drunks from the nerds, isn't it?
Yes, this is, if I get one more freaking message online that says, may the 4th be with you. Yeah, I mean, I don't, because they're making fun of people who lisp, and I used to lisp. But that's funny.
And of course, tomorrow is the revenge of the 5th.
Exactly.
Which is a lisp at both ends.
There you go. Yeah, I'm all ready for tomorrow. I've purchased 5 jars of Hellmann's. And so, bring on the holiday.
Yeah, I always celebrate love. I love Cinco de Mayo. Of course, it's the day that Mexicans celebrates the day that they humiliated France. While here in America, we spend the day humiliating Mexicans.
Yeah, they have a
get me drunk and put on a big hat.
They have a holiday for beating France. Yeah, that's real tough. I think green All right, kids, for those of you who have never visited with us in the Kidders, it's really just me and Tim. We pick out some funny stories in the news, and then we do our best to try and make each other laugh, because that's the only gauge that comedians have to go on. So here's our first story. This one's interesting. First, it concerns a YouTube star, which I didn't know such a thing existed as a YouTube star. Her name is Cassandra Bankson, and she has a YouTube channel called Diamonds and Heels 14. Which I'm sorry I missed the 13 previous episodes. Anyhow, she has recently discovered that she has 2, count them, 2 vaginas.
Well, so that makes it a big YouTube show because she's got 2 vaginas. Hey, how about ours? We've got 2 assholes.
Reminds me of the guy who had 5 penises. His pants fit like a glove.
No, it's actually an interesting thing that she's got too. She can use one and save the other for marriage.
All right. Thanks for getting line on that story if you're keeping track at home, kids. All right. So we'll use one and the other one will never get used. Milan, Italy, which, you would think is a place of culture and high art. Well, they just opened a new museum called the Museo della Merda, which translates into the Museum of Poop. The entire museum is all about human and animal feces.
The most interesting part of the story is there's an exhibit almost exactly like that at the Museum of Modern Art.
And it always changes into new crap too. Anyhow, in this museum, they've got documents and information on excrement in culture, technology, and history. And I don't understand who would keep documents on, is Albert Einstein saying, well, I pinched out a good log today?
Meanwhile, Stephen Hawking is still working on his string theory.
and they're going to see if they can get I'm sorry, now his name escapes me. How I Met Your Mother, Neil Patrick Harris. They're going to see if they can get him to cut the ribbon because he was the original Dookie Howser. Here we go in Saguenay, Quebec. And if I'm mispronouncing that and you're from Quebec, let me know. A woman, 91-year-old woman, got a ticket, a $122 ticket for making too much noise with her rocking chair.
Well, She claimed it was her rocking chair.
Well, and she said, I'm exempt because there was a sign said, if this chair is rocking, don't come a knocking. So they gave her a ticket, $122. You could have given her a can of WD-40. It would have accomplished the same thing. Canadian vigilance for you. All right, here we go. In Los Angeles, where the everything goes in Los Angeles, but graffiti is a very big thing. In Venice Beach, one of the patrolling horse policemen, the mounted cops, he was writing a ticket, and while he was doing that, from atop his horse, a tagger came up and spray painted on the horse's ass.
Well, they probably did not realize that it was a police horse because it was unmarked.
Well, now it's fully tagged. And they haven't been able to catch him. That's the amazing part. And how does the horse feel? He's got to go back to the barn. Hey, Rudy, what's that on your ass, pal?
Wild night down by the docks last night, huh?
And our final one, the criminals may not be the smartest people in the world, but they always do seem to come up with a good idea from time to time. Diego Martinez Espinoza is in Virginia, and he was under basically house arrest. He was a drug dealer and an illegal immigrant, and he was wearing one of those the GPS tracking things around his leg. So he wanted out of this, so somehow he got that off of his leg, and he put it on his cat. Then he left town and left the cat in the house. So the only way I think they caught him is the GPS kept going to the litter box, and they thought something was up with that.
Well, yeah, it kind of that's kind of what I thought too. Was the people at FBI should be checked for racial insensitivity because they're going, it seems that he's in a garbage can a lot. It's like,
Is it right for a man to lick his own butt? That's what it looks like he's doing on the GPS. Well, that's it for this week's Kidding Around, my friends. If you like this, I'd like to wish a happy birthday to my mother-in-law, Jo Rapp, 94 years old today. And she'll probably watch this on Facebook because...
94, so she'll watch that rocking chair.
Yeah, I'll be sending you a can of penetrating oil. So that. And anyhow, that's it for another week. Hey, kids, if you would like to join us, please email either Tim or me. We would like to have guest kidders. And you come on for a week and you do what we do and you see how much fun and really impoverished it can be. So send us a message. But until next week, Tim, what do you got going? Anything?
Not this weekend. Next weekend, I'm at Riddles in Allsup, Illinois.
All right, Riddles in Allsup, Illinois next week. This week, on Thursday, I'm going to Denver, Colorado for the first time since it's become enlightened.
Hey.
So, goodbye. We'll report back to you next week. Goodbye, Tim.
Down, down, down.